Afternoon. Welcome back to another episode of Bleacher Talk. I'm your host, not France, and let's get this thing rolling. Oh, and I almost forgot. It's the only talk show on Bleachers. Today's guest is entrepreneur. He's majoring in marketing and entrepreneurship at FAU, and he started his own clothing wear. Welcome, John King. What's up, bro?
What's up, bro?
My man. Oh, man. Nice day, beautiful day, isn't it?
It's a really nice day out.
Oh, man. So what's up, man?
I'm just chilling right now. How's your spring break going?
That's going well. First question, could you give the viewers a little backstory about you?
Backstory about me? I'm from New Jersey, Central Jersey. I started SpicyWear about like a year ago, and SpicyWear is a lifestyle clothing brand. Spicy is a look that I always said, and it's a look that combines sharp, fresh, and sexy. When you wear Spicy, you want to be confident, elegant, approachable, and bring an energy. So that's really how I started SpicyWear. It's something that I always said, but no one really knew what it meant.
Yeah.
And I always was passionate about clothing brands, and what it took to be like a big brand.
Of course.
So that's just how I got into it, and that's me.
Yeah. So what gave you the idea to start your own brand and company, coming out of college?
I just love like, the interaction with customers and everything, and when I give someone SpicyWear and they're wearing it, they like how it feels, they like how it looks on them, that brings a lot of enjoyment to me, and I just like seeing everything grow. I always had a dream and a vision about SpicyWear, and just me chasing that is just something that I like to do.
Yeah, that's amazing, man. That's amazing. Now, when you first started it, what were the doubts? You know what I mean? Were you scared of starting it? Just becoming your own brand? Tell us about that.
Yeah, I mean, when you're starting a clothing brand or a company or whatever, anything, people always are gonna doubt you. It started out as a joke, here it goes again, because this is my first time trying to start a clothing brand. Back in high school, around sophomore year, my last name is King, so I tried to start King Clothing Company, and I had some designs. I was just very naive to the whole process. I didn't have a job, so I didn't have money to invest. I just had the designs, the idea, and everything. So when I started again, everybody was like, okay, here it goes again, that's with everything. You just got to take that leap. Like my dad always says, leap and the net will appear. You just gotta do it.
That's a good song. I like that.
Yeah, and you're gonna make it happen. If you're worried too much about what people are thinking. If I listen to people, people always talked about the pepper, chilies, this and that. If I read into that too much, I wouldn't be where I am today. So you just got to keep going and believe in your vision, and that's just what I did. I stuck to that, and you just gotta keep going off of that.
Dude, this stuff, because I've always, first time I met you, man, I saw you close spread out. You know what I mean? The shirts, the sweatshirts, the jackets, all laid out, and on the breezeway. Yeah. And you were just selling your product, bro, in front of everybody, and the little roses too for the ladies. I see you. No, I'm playing, but no, it was super cool, man. Because we're at FAU, you know what I mean? In South Florida, and not many kids our age want to take the leap. Yeah. And do their own thing, while they're in college.
It's tough. My first time being on the breezeway, it was last year around February. I brought some Subway sandwiches, just try to get the people to just at least come by my table.
Engage.
Because I know just putting out clothing was not going to really engage people. So, people were coming by and making little jokes about it. People were like, you think someone's going to actually buy that? And I probably made one sale on the breezeway last year. But I just continued to do it. You kind of throw yourself out there, and you just can't you can't get mad when people judge you, because you just got to believe in your vision. You just got to keep doing it. If you think it's right, you just got to keep doing it. And I think that's kind of why I started doing some modeling. I did a couple runway shows, and that's the same thing. The first time, you're never gonna be perfect at something the first time you do it, you know. So first time I was mad stiff, whatever. People eyes are completely on you. You know? Like as soon as you go out, people are judging you. Like that's basically what modeling is. But like you build up your confidence, you just build up this like energy.
Persona. Yeah, I like it. The ego.
And it's just like
I love it.
it's just like you can go out there and you don't care what anybody thinks about you. You just, and that's why I like respect a lot of the models, because it's like you're just taking all that heat, but you don't. You're just so confident that you don't even care. You're just like you believe so much in what you're putting out that you know it's not gonna faze you. So. And
I've seen your brand on a couple FAU shows. So how'd you get into that? Like how'd you get SpicyWear on that lineup of the fashion show, or did you start the fashion show yourself? So what was that about?
No, a couple people reached out to me. So I mean, just from that's another thing. Just putting yourself out there, you meet so many new people. People love to see someone trying to do it for themselves. It's not going to come to you.
Of course.
So you gotta really put yourself out there, because like I said, it's not going to come to you, and if you think it will, it's going to take much longer. So I had a lot of people reach out to me. My friend Brittany Light, she ran the first fashion show. Shamar and Gabby from BSU. Just a great people, and I think they just respect what I do and what I'm doing with SpicyWear. And yeah, so I mean, one day I really hope to hold my own fashion show.
Oh, that's a plan right there. That's good to hear.
I think that'll be really cool.
So where at? Up north, down south, overseas, like where at? Like what's the big picture, man? I want to hear it.
For SpicyWear in general?
Yeah, for the first fashion show in general.
Oh, for the fashion show?
Where would you like it, man? Like, you have things big, bro.
If I was gonna hold a fashion show, it might. I don't know. I really haven't planned it out too much.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think a beach fashion show would be like.
Oh yeah.
Would be really cool. I'm actually working with this gym right now, IHP, and they're across the Dunkin' Donuts on 2nd Street.
Yeah.
And when the gym line releases, we're gonna host a fashion show in there.
So you're helping the gym create their own line of clothing?
No, so I want to become the official clothing brand of their gym.
Oh, dude, that's big time, bro.
So when that releases, the gym line has to be very planned out well, and so when I do release that, I want it to be in their gym.
Nice.
They're gonna bring their crowd. I hopefully bring a lot of FAU students to see the gym.
A big event.
Yeah, a big event. So it'll be really cool.
Nice. And IHP is with Mr. Cannavale, right?
No, I don't think so.
He works there. Like my friend Joe, he's works there or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, but like his first name, I forgot his first name, but besides him, Cannavale. But that's besides the point.
Yeah.
That's big time. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. Like.
But it also has to be very planned out.
Of course.
The gym line will be down the road. I don't want to rush things.
Of course.
That's another thing. You really gotta plan things out, and you can't just hop into things and think it's gonna work out. If I release a gym line and it's not planned out well, then it's gonna set me back. So I really want to do it at the right time.
Of course. So like be tank tops, shorts. What else? Like for the for the girls and all that.
Sports
like,
bras, leggings, crop tops. For guys, probably compression shirts, tank tops, shorts. And yeah, I really want to gauge my demand and what people like, and just go from there.
Now, how do you make the shirts? Like, cause I'm heard like some good things about your shirts, with super soft and like super comfortable.
Yeah.
So like, how do you make it?
So
I'm sure you have outsourcing all that.
Yeah, you have to outsource things, and right now I stay in the States, and apply my designs to kind of like almost like a limited assortment of products right now. So that's why I can't do like crazy amounts of looks.
Yeah.
But my main goal, and I'm in contact with a couple people, is to have my stuff made overseas.
It's next level.
Yeah, it's next level. It's gonna be the next big step. It's a big leap when you do that. You can risk sometimes quality. It's a bigger lead time for orders. But the big thing is that it brings your cost down.
Yeah.
Things are being shipped directly to you. I'm not traveling as much. But that's going to be a big step because you could do a lot of unique things with it.
Be creative too.
Yeah, like if you see all these big brands, they're made over.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, from Gymshark to Polo to Tommy Hill, all those brands. So that's the main step to really scale and grow.
Yeah. That's exciting, man.
Yeah. So, but everything has to be planned out well. It's a big step, and you can't rush anything. And I've always believed in like kind of leveling up.
Of course.
So, that's why I didn't start out, trying to go overseas, trying to do all this stuff. So I really have to solidify myself still now.
Of course.
And then continue to build. And if you try to go all in, I mean, you go all in, but if you try to do the top thing first, and maybe it goes well, but now you have no room to grow.
Of course.
So, that's why I always start small with SpicyWear. I started with some shirts. I started with some hats. Then I made some shirts and some tank tops. And you see now my assortment's growing bigger and bigger.
I love it, bro. It's good to see, man.
Yeah, so
and use some nice colorways too, bro. Some really nice, dope colorways like that. Like that shirt right there is beautiful, man.
Yeah, bro.
This is black and pink, bro.
This was one of the shirts from the Colors project. That was my second my big project was the Colors project, and there's symbolism behind all the colors. So there was pink, blue, red, and black, and that's how I said Spicy was a look that combines sharp, fresh, and sexy. Mm-hmm. And when you wear Spicy, you want to be elegant, bring an energy, bring confidence, and be approachable. So all those different things symbolize a different color. So if you look it up, pink actually symbolizes approachability, black elegance, blue confidence, and red energy. So that's how I tied it in with that, and that was a big step to show that SpicyWear can be on different colors besides just red, black, and white, because those were the main colors that I started out with. So I really want to show that and do it in a significant way. And all the colors together kind of symbolize that we all come from different colors and backgrounds, and no matter what gender, race, sexual orientation, anything you are, no matter where you come from, you can wear and look spicy. So
that's big time. Now, where do you get your creative ideas to create different products? I saw that you came out with a swimsuit line for the ladies.
Yeah.
So
how do I come up with
all these cool ideas?
So I just really kind of gauge looks through Instagram and really my own personal thoughts too. Cool. And I follow the trends, and I see which style could I apply the SpicyWear the best on, and make it look spicy. So I think the bathing suits came out great. I previewed it in the fall show, and I really wanted to build off that bathing suit. I didn't want to release a completely new bathing suit because a lot of people love that bathing suit and they were asking for it. So I did the same look. It's a tube top, but now you can attach straps to it, because honestly a lot of I'm not even gonna say it, but they came out great. I love the material, and the people that I've sold it to so far, I did a couple pre-orders, and they loved it. They just loved the fit, the material, and the cut of it. So yeah, just
shit, bro. I guess one thing I love, bro, is it's creators, bro. People that take time to use their mind and just create shit from their hearts.
Yeah.
And that's what you're doing, bro.
Yeah.
And it's the best feeling. Back to backtrack a little bit. How what was your emotions on your first sale? How would you feel, bro? I just want to hear about it real quick. That was 2 years ago?
Yeah, it was about a year and a half, 2 years ago. Just on my first sale, it was kind of that first person that just believed in what I was doing. So I wasn't gonna make something and then if it's not going well, it's not selling, or I wasn't gonna put all my attention into it, because you do have to be smart about it. You can't just I have an idea, now I gotta pursue it just because I believe it's the best. You really do have to
calculate risk.
Yeah, calculate risk, and everything. So, you know, that first person believing in what I was doing, just kind of like solidified my own vision, my own goal, and, you know, that person saying, you know, this could be really big one day. You know, it kind of just, you know, if one person thinks it, you probably have 100 more people that are thinking the same thing, and maybe they don't say it, but they believe it. You know, and that's the same thing with like critics too. You know, if you have one person, but you try to you know, persuade that critic, and you keep going at it, and over time they you know, kind of like reverse their opinion on what they think. But yeah, it's kind of like that first person believing in what you're doing, and in my vision and everything. So it was just a great feeling to make that first sale. Yeah.
That's just,
and it's crazy that it was only like a year and a half ago to see how much SpicyWear has grown. That, you know, before I was making like, I don't know, I wasn't making a lot of sales. I'm being honest, like I wasn't doing the business that I am now, and just to see, you know, the amount of hours that I got to put into this, and the amount of time, you know, some people don't see that, but, you know, it takes time, and like the nights you got to stay up late to come up with ideas and everything. And, you know, not always I was super busy, but I made myself busy, and like I had this journal. I would come up with ideas, plan out how to target different markets to my Instagram, how I was going to grow my Instagram. Like, these all strategic things. You know, you can't just, oh, I'm going to post a picture, I'm going to do it. But like, how are you going to post it? What are you going to caption it? What are you going to do this? How are you going to edit it?
Yeah.
What softwares are you going to use? What softwares are you going to eventually use? So it took a lot of planning, and like I used the summertime to really do that too. Over this past summer, you know, SpicyWear grew in that time. I tested out a bunch of things, and yeah, it just takes time, you know, whatever you're doing, and that's why I always say, like, this is the beginning, because I'm just getting started, and you just level up, keep leveling up.
Of course, all about like stairs and just growth, man. Because like, most people think they're better than they are, and like, if you do that, good's not good enough, you know. So like, you always have to, hey, am I good enough yet? I still have to grow, you know.
Yeah.
And like, you understand that, bro. Like, growth is how you get places, man.
Yeah.
And like, you're so like down to earth that like, you know, like when to like grow and like when to level up.
Yeah.
But when to like take your time, get your materials needed, and then level up again, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all.
Exactly. You have to know when you reach that step where you're like, I got to take this to the next level.
Of course.
I have the resources now. I have the money now to really take this to the next level. And when that happens, you know, it's I always say about, like, you got to make yourself uncomfortable. Like, growing is super uncomfortable. It's super messy. It's super, you know, it could be nerve-wracking, whatever. But, you know, a lot of people are like afraid of that. Like, it like makes them, builds up this anxiety of like, oh, I don't know when to do this now. I don't know how to do this.
People hate change, bro.
Exactly. So it's a big change, and you got to know when to do that, and, you know, push yourself, and then you eventually meet that next level, and you get comfortable with it. And then when you start getting comfortable, you got to make yourself uncomfortable again and keep building up. So
that's where growth is, man. Like, that moment between like you taking the leap, as your dad said, and then falling and catching the net, and once you catch the net again, jump again, catch another net. So back to what your dad said, and like, you're right, man. Like, people need to take more leaps.
Yeah.
You know.
And they can't be afraid to believe in what they got to say, because, you know, I think everybody has potential to. I think everybody brings something different to the table.
Yeah.
You know, and I think we could all help each other and all grow from each other's like thoughts and opinions on things. You know, people quote unquote hating on me or whatever. You know, you do have to listen to that and say, like, why do you think that way?
Of course.
You know, like with people calling me Chili's or whatever, I changed my logo. It used to have green on the top of it, but to avoid that misconception or anything, I changed it to all one color.
Nice.
So you still knew what the pepper was, but it wasn't Chili's food or anything like that.
So use that criticism to make a positive change in your brand. So
exactly.
That's good. Just taking that negative energy and pouring it back into your brand to make it better, man. Like,
exactly.
Most people like hear that and just fold right away.
Yeah.
But you,
or get really defensive about it. You know, when you're an entrepreneur, when you're starting anything, you can't get like mad at people, because it's not good branding. You know, it's like you you gotta fall in love with your haters. You gotta fall in love with everybody. You gotta treat everybody like, honestly, like they're almost a customer.
Yeah.
You know, so you can't lose your cool about things. Like you can't badmouth people. You can't do any of that, even when, you know, you kind of want to sometimes. Like you just gotta like chill, and it's all gonna work out. You just gotta believe in what you want to do.
Of course. Man. So, do you have any words for like other kids our age that want to start their own business but are afraid to take a leap?
I mean, really, you gotta do it. You gotta really believe in what you're doing. You know, there is no book, there is no guideline on the right steps to take. You're gonna learn on the go. You're gonna learn from little failures. You know, every day, I would say I make a little failure, but you gotta adjust to it. You gotta learn how to adjust quick, and if you keep believing in it, you gotta be committed to it. If you're not gonna be committed to it, then, you know, find something that you're gonna be committed to. But really fall in love with it, really believe it, and just do it. You know, you gotta, if you believe in it and you truly think you can be successful at it, then no little failure, no little thing is gonna really affect you. There's been a lot of, you know, if you've seen the growth of like Amazon or even Fubu, the brand, Fubu closed like 4 times, and Amazon started from nothing. So, but if he didn't believe in it, or if they didn't believe in what they were doing, then a little failure might make them fold. Because when it comes down to it, if you're just doing it for the money, or you're just doing it for like recognition or something like that, then when you fail, you're just gonna be like, oh, I don't care, I don't want to do this anymore, because it's not really what you're passionate about. But if you find something that you're passionate about, you believe in it, chase it, and you know, seek it out to the fullest.
Wise words.
Yeah.
Now, where do you, like, I know, like, this is like not a tough question, but like, where do you see SpicyWear to 5 to 10 years from now?
5 to 10 years from now?
Please tell me big stage, like.
So,
let's hear it.
5 to 10 years from now, I'll be graduated from college, so I'll definitely have a lot more time. You know, I'll have my stuff being produced overseas. My website will be much better. My SEOs will be better. My marketing will be much better. You know, hopefully I'll have a team of people.
You will have a team, bro. You know, hopefully you will have a team,
yeah.
Bro. This is a great idea.
Yeah, so, you know, I can take some of the stress off what I'm doing, and I can, you know, because I got to wear kind of like a bunch of hats. Like, I got to do the marketing, the sales, everything.
Mm-hmm. So,
you know, it's just going to scale. It's just everything that's going on right now is going to be better. My assortment is going to be bigger. I'll be in more stores. I'll be selling through my website way more. You know, right now I get a lot of sales through my Instagram, but I'll be getting a lot of sales internationally. Hopefully hit every state, but just really, really scale, grow, and yeah, there's no limit with SpicyWear. It's just
man.
Yeah, it's just gonna continue to grow. It's gonna get more stores, and that's it.
That's good to hear, man. That's good to hear. So, when do you plan on growing your team? And will it be from like every FAU students or other students around from different colleges? Will you expand?
I don't know. You know, I gotta choose. I gotta choose my team members wisely, because I need someone to be as passionate. Not as I can't find anybody that's gonna be as passionate, but I want someone who's gonna be really passionate about marketing, about sales, about management. You know, who believes in it to 100%. You know, you can't have people on your team that bring any doubt, or in it for the money, or just bring any type of negative vibe. You know, when there's a little failure, because like I said, when there's little failures, who's gonna be that? Yeah, who's gonna be that team member that's gonna just fold and be like, I don't know if this is worth it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it is worth it, and that's what I need to find. I need to bring on ambassadors, and that's how another way I'm gonna grow is bring on a lot of ambassadors, and scale it. You know, you see it all the time with Gymshark, and
Of course.
I want everybody to wear Spicy and love it. You know, I want people to be looking for a shirt or looking for anything and be like, oh, let me check out SpicyWear. What do they have right now? And if they don't like something from SpicyWear, then I'm gonna work on bringing something that they like next time. You know, but yeah, that's what I'm on. I just want to keep growing.
Of course. And have you had your eye on any team members yet from FAU or students around, or no? Like, you just haven't met any yet, or have any reached out to you?
It's not that I have had my eye on some people, but the thing is that I still go to school. You know, I still have another job, and a lot of the problem is that I don't want someone to have more time than I do. So it's kind of like a time thing. You know, because at the end of the day, it is my company, and if someone is kind of leveraging that time, I'm putting in more time than you or something like that, then that might take away some of my power, some of my control, and might affect my vision and what I want to do. But I definitely will bring on team members. The thing is that I also have to do as much as I can possible right now. Because I don't have the money to be paying people right now.
Of course.
And a lot of companies fall into that trap where they think, oh, I got to bring on someone.
Yeah.
The thing is, a lot of the times you could have done just a little bit more.
Yeah.
And you could have saved that cost and invested into your money, and now you're saving that stress when you could just do a little bit more. And I've always believed in that. Like, I'm not gonna bring on someone until I can't do what I'm doing. You know, I can't match it. So I'm not at that point yet. You know, I can still do a lot more. You know, when I'm out of college, I'll have way more time.
Yeah.
So it's gonna get to the point when I'm out of college that I'll bring on someone, and when I have the capital to do it. Yeah.
Well, we're gonna wrap up. How many last words or any last plugs that you want to throw in there, man? Or show me your shirt a little bit. Show off your shirt.
Check it out.
Come on.
Just dropped the bathing suit line. We got yellow for the ladies. We got yellow, light blue, black, and red bathing suits. It's a tube top with bottom, SpicyWear across the chest and on the back. Attachable straps. You can customize them. We got a men's bathing suit, super clean. SpicyWear down the left leg, super fresh. Got tank tops, crop tops. Hit me up if you're interested. Follow me on Instagram, SpicyWear, SpicyJohn. DM me if you ever have any concern, any thought, any idea about what I should do, anything. You're interested in anything, hit me up. You know, I'm a personal guy. Like, don't feel free to reach out to me whenever.
Perfect.
That's it. Wear spicy, look spicy. SpicyWear.
That's lovely. Hey man, thank you for coming on the show, bro.
Appreciate
Big time,
you,
dude.
bro.
You're the man, dude. Thank you so much, bro. All right, have a good one.